Welcome back, everybody, to Quarantine Cooking, episode 18, you guys. I can't believe we're at 18. We're here in beautiful Gilroy, California, garlic capital of the world. We're here in beautiful, the Neon Exchange Kitchen. Take a look at this. Behind the camera, we got Toni Bull. Say hi.
Woo, hi.
How you doing, Toni? Of course, Andrea, we had you here last week for your birthday. We just wanted to give you a shout out. How you doing out there? We do have today on the menu, you guys, we have a beef picadillo chili rellenos. It's gonna be with a tomato cilantro sauce. So we'll be rocking and rolling here in a little bit. But I do want to introduce somebody as our special guest today that I've personally known, how long? 35 years plus since we were babies. Rutgers School alumni. So I'm really proud to have her here on our show. We have our candidate for Gilroy City Council, Rebeca Armendariz.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, folks. Good evening. Thank you, Mark. It's an honor to be here. Thank you, Toni.
You look
I'm really excited. Thank you.
Good. So we saw you sign your paperwork.
Yeah.
I did. I got to sign the paperwork yesterday and make it officially official.
Nice.
So I turned in signatures and I filled out all the forms and I got to swear in my oath and commitment to upholding the Constitution, which is really proud. And I actually got emotional. I didn't expect that. But it really, it really draws on your commitment and your values and so I was it was a proud moment and my mom and my daughter were there. So
Oh wow!
Three
generations.
Felt really good.
3 generations, and like I've known Rebecca, like I said, 35 years. So she's been doing this since Rutgers School. I'm not even playing. She's been organizing, going, balloting since Rutgers School. Since I've known her.
My first time I got in trouble for something political was in first grade.
Yeah, I mean,
It was.
so it's in her blood, you guys. It's in her blood. So welcome.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
So
I'm excited.
So we're gonna be doing a couple of things today. We're gonna do chili rellenos, you guys. We have the Poblano Peppers, which we're gonna roast. We have some tomato, cilantro. I got a mix of mozzarella here, mozzarella cheese for the stuffing. We got some eggs for the batter. I made my picadillo ahead of time, and I'll tell you why. Just take a little bit of time, but real easy. The filling wise, you can pretty much fill it with anything you want. So I know a lot of people want to focus on the batter. How do you batter this? It intimidates a lot of people. Even some of my tias, I'm not mentioning no names, I don't get beat up. But they won't make them because it's intimidating. How do you make it stick? How do you keep it from sliding off? Or is it too thick? Or what's going on? So that's what we're going to focus on today is the batter.
Okay.
Getting the batter, getting it fried, and getting it going. So let's start by roasting these, you guys, right over here. Get a little closer, let's get this started.
Just straight over open flame.
No oil, don't put no oil on it. If you put oil on it, it will leave it greasy and real, the grease will get black, it'll just be running.
Okay.
There's some tongs here. So you do a lot of, while this is going, we're gonna get this water on,
Okay.
boiling for our tomato for our salsa.
About how much water did you put in there?
I did about 4 cups.
Okay.
Let's get this going, I won't start a fire, I promise, Toni. There we go. I was the wrong one. Rookie move. So how you been doing, Rebecca? You been doing good?
Well. Yeah,
Good. You're
I've been
excited?
doing well.
Everything's going, rocking and rolling?
It is really exciting. There's a lot of, I got my signs out. So we ordered 250 signs. And so 110 have already been out from folks requesting them from me. So that got me really excited. My son helped me. My friends and family helped me to get signs out. And just the number of people reaching out, people that I didn't think knew me well enough or knew anything about me are reaching out and saying, hey, I've been following you and I support what you're saying and what you want to do with our community and bring me a sign or bring me two, right? And so that's been really exciting. I filed my paperwork with my donations and I'm really proud of all the folks who are giving, $5, $10, $20, all the local people who just want to show me their support and all family members too who are stepping up. That always feels really good.
I also have a quick question. Do you cook a lot?
I reheat a lot.
You reheat a lot?
I'm a working mom. And I commute from San Jose. And so my daughter cooks more than I do. My mom is really supportive and healthy cook for the kids, so.
Well, we do have somebody that wants to answer that question.
Oh my God.
We got Raimundo Armendariz on here. Raimundo, does she cook a lot?
This is a surprise that I was not expecting.
Does she cook? Does she cook a lot, Raimundo? Tell me.
Like I said, we got Rebecca in the kitchen. It's the first time for everything.
Thank you, my friend. Love you.
I did not
That's a
even
dirty
know.
trick.
I did not
Dirty
even know he was
trick.
going to do that.
But I mean, I can't.
Yeah.
I love.
Yeah. You're busy. You're a busy woman.
I am a busy mom.
That's why they make guys like me. That's why
Yeah.
they make guys like me.
Oh, I
And
can testify.
Yeah.
I'm busy. I don't have time to
I
do
love
that.
an easy recipe. I love. But when you do get in there, you just feel really accomplished. It's like.
Let's take a look at these real quick. We're going to need a little more, you guys. Look at that beautiful roast on it.
Okay.
That's what we're looking
It's
for.
really nice. And it smells good. Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
definitely.
it smells good.
Definitely. Your mom makes these?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
mom makes good chili rellenos.
Her mom's a wonderful cook.
You should
by
call
the way.
Raimundo back asking about chili rellenos. It's a specialty she makes for our birthdays, right? And
You know, I
he
could-
wanted. You heard
yeah.
that story?
No, what I'm laughing
He
about is
wanted. Yeah,
she
he
posts on Facebook baby pictures of him. Thought her the funniest ever. You don't know, she just posted them.
They're out there in the universe
So
now.
that
He's
was
wearing
like,
a cloth diaper. Let's just say that.
so that was his payback to you.
Yeah, yeah.
He's gonna get you.
I'll do it again.
So how do we know when those are done roasting?
All we're gonna do is get a nice color all around. All around.
Just in even blackened color?
Yeah, it won't even be even because you have some crevices there that get a little bit. So you just want to get some of that smoky flavor in there. And what you're doing is burning off that top layer of skin that's real rough and real hard. Soften it up and we'll get it out of there. I'll show you how we're gonna separate the skin. What you're gonna do is put it with let it steam. So it's almost there.
I've seen different methods of getting the skin off. Some people wrap it in a wet napkin or a wet cloth.
I'm gonna show you the easiest way.
Okay.
Where that's also intimidating to people.
I'll take notes.
Some people will after they steam, they'll be like, oh, do we run them over water? Or like I wouldn't run it over water because that's taking off flavor, some of that smokiness flavor. I wouldn't do that. I want to leave it the way it is, but we still got to de-stem it. We got to get the seeds and de-seed it.
Okay,
So here we go. This is what we're looking for. Look at that, beautiful.
got it.
So we're gonna put it in this bowl right here and cover it for a couple minutes. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. That's gonna go for a little bit. You're gonna let it steam. You're gonna let it. The skin, once it's steaming, the skin will start separating, and I'll show you how to take it right off.
Okay.
At this moment, we have our water going here, you guys. Let's throw a little bit of salt and pepper, probably about a tablespoon.
Okay.
Let's throw these tomatoes, little Roma tomatoes. Get those cooking. Let's throw all of them in there. Whatever sauce is left, we'll take home, right?
Okay.
Mark, do you have a favorite local market where you pick up your produce?
My produce, I go to the farmer's market whenever possible. Whenever possible, I'll go there. That's pretty much it. Safeway has a good product, but then again, I mean, I really don't like to go to supermarkets. But if I have to, I'll go there.
Yeah.
They have a good one there because they all deal with local product. Since we're in the salad bowl of America.
Yes, we are.
Onion, we'll throw a little bit of onion in there to soften up. Like I said, I've known Rebecca 35 years or plus, and her family's been doing this, just being in the mix, community work, helping everybody out for as long as I know.
Thank
And
you.
we're family.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, as long as I know, you guys have been doing that forever.
That's true.
So you got in trouble at Rutgers School?
I did. Miss Barnes, I don't know if you remember.
Oh,
Miss
yes, I
Barnes,
remember
but
Miss Barnes.
I was passing out flyers for a family friend who was running for district attorney. And I took flyers to school so that to get recruit some voters for her in first grade. And Miss Pennington asked me not to. And then of course my mom said, well, she has her First Amendment right to do that. So I did it again one more day and then I stopped.
That was it.
I got busted for it. I sure did.
So we're letting that steam over here. We're letting these boil real quick. Let's talk about our filling.
Okay.
What I do with the filling is I cook peeled some potatoes, diced them up, put them in a saute pan with a little bit of oil, cooked them about halfway, added the hamburger meat,
Okay.
and just cooked it down with some onions, garlic, potatoes, hamburger meat, salt, pepper. That's it. And just let it cool off. And that's all I did there. You could use squash. You could use pretty much anything. Anything you like. Do you like seafood?
I can handle a little bit of seafood, yeah.
Yeah, you could do
You can do shrimp.
shrimp. You could do crab.
Wow.
You can do whatever you like. I like the picadillo. This reminds me of my grandma.
It's a
Always made the
classic.
picadillo. Yeah, this wonderful. I can eat this as in tacos. You know what I mean? Another way, if you don't want to bread them, if you're looking for to stay a little lighter, you could just do what I did: roast them and throw them in the oven after. Fill them and then throw them in the oven, so that you're not getting that oil into it. But we like oil, so we're gonna put a little bit. There we go. So let's take a look at our tomatoes here.
Okay.
They still need a little bit of time. And all we're doing, you want to come a little closer? All we're doing is getting a boil on it. That's it, you guys. And you'll see when the skin starts peeling, that's when they're going to be done.
Oh, okay.
Once that skin starts peeling, we'll definitely be done there.
Okay.
So let's talk about you. What's going on with you?
Well, I work full time. My kids are getting ready to go back to school. Yoli, my daughter's going to be a junior. My other son
Wow.
starting his freshman year in high school. And
Oh
then
my
my
God.
oldest he's taking a break from Gavilan and working.
Nice.
So
That's
we're doing
good.
well. And then
Critter?
at Caras,
Is that critter, right?
that's
Critter,
my
yeah.
critter, yeah, my big critter. He's a 6'5" critter.
Oh, gosh.
And, let's see. And at Caras, we have the nonprofit. We have a bunch of programs going on right now to help folks affected by COVID. We have a few interns working on some leadership programs, and that's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun. We have the Asset Calendar mural. We got a grant from the county for to fund the full amount, so almost $100,000
Wow.
Oh,
grant.
wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's going to be renovated. It's
Awesome.
Gonna be renovated.
Awesome.
We're waiting on some of the COVID
I'll cook some
restrictions.
hamburgers there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That'll motivate folks, but
Definitely.
we just can't wait for it to be restored to its original brilliance. Just can't wait.
And then you also helped with the ofrenda, no?
The ofrenda for the Garlic
Yeah.
Festival,
Yeah.
for the victims. of
That
the
came
Garlic
out
Festival.
beautiful.
It was a beautiful effort, and only Kayla's family was able to come on time. Trevor's family came the next day, but it was really moving. It was really hard, but worth it to be there with Grandma and Grandpa and her mom and little sisters to build that in her honor and to share her artwork and her spirit.
That was beautiful artwork.
Yeah.
We saw it also. It was
Kayla
beautiful.
was a beautiful artist.
So right now what we're going to do is let's go ahead and do the batter. You want to give me the eggs?
Sure.
I'll show you how to separate eggs. So with this one, you got to separate the whites, the whites to the yolk.
Okay.
You separate it. So I did some ahead of time, but I'm going to show you how we do it also.
Okay. That would be helpful.
Yes, yes. Don't drop it. Don't drop it on me, girl. Thank you so much. So as you can tell, you want to come over here a little closer.
Okay.
Egg yolks, egg whites right here.
Got it.
And to separate them, all you do is, I know I make it look easy sometimes, but there we go. Let the whites run. Let the whites run. Put that yellow back in that one. Move it back and forth.
Okay.
Like that, like so.
And if you accidentally get a shell, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Shells are good.
Crunch.
Scoop it out.
That's crunch.
Let's do one more. So remember, always with the white first. The whites will be the first thing to come out.
Okay.
There we go. And that's it. Bada bing,
Nice.
bada boom.
Easy.
So
I think
whenever
I could do that.
you can do that, definitely. Want to get a little closer over here?
Okay. And how many are we shooting for eggs?
I got about 10 eggs in here.
Okay.
It might make a little more than what we need, but
Okay.
you never know. So all you're gonna do is put this on low. And then let's start mixing.
And we're hitting up right now the egg white.
These are the egg whites, yes. What you're looking for is stiff peaks.
Got it.
And I'll show you what stiff peak means once it gets there. Just shoot it to about, it's on level 3, just a regular hand mixer.
Okay.
And just let it go right there. While it's going, you can see the tomatoes are going, it's separating a little bit. You
Oh,
see that
yeah.
skin peeling back a little bit? That's what we're looking for. I'm excited you're on our show, Rebecca. Thank you. You know how we grew up on country, we're country people, we grew up out in the country, and for us to be on the show together, I think it's a blessing.
Yeah.
It
a
really
blessing.
is. If you zoom in on Mark, he's not wearing shoes. We're really country.
For real.
You got me.
They're painted on. They're painted on.
So, Rebecca, while this is happening, where can we find out more information?
Sure. So my website is armendariz2020.org. You can find information there, or my Facebook is Rebeca Armendariz for Gilroy City Council.
Okay, awesome.
So here we go with our Poblano peppers. You can tell right here, nice and toasty. They've been under the plate for a little bit, so they got the steam and the skin's gonna separate from it. Easiest way to do it, grab it, like so. Bada bing, bada boom.
Oh, that is easy.
Really easy.
That is easy.
There you go. And if you leave a little bit like that, that's not a problem. Not a
If
problem.
you forget to cover it and not add the steam, does it not
You
come
can still
off?
do it, but it's gonna be a little harder to do.
Okay.
You're gonna have a lot of skin under your nails.
There we go. Look how easy that is. That's after doing thousands of them, so I learned this
Yeah.
one. So real easy. There we go. And to de-seed it, like so. You see right there?
Mm-hmm.
And if you leave a couple in there, it's okay. It's okay. You're not gonna. These are not hot peppers.
Okay.
They have a lot of flavor, these guys. There you go. You see there was a little cut already in there?
Mm-hmm.
Like so. So what I'm gonna do after this is have Rebecca stuff these.
Okay.
You trust me?
I do trust you.
Thank you.
I trust you in my life.
35 years.
There we go. And we got the whites. We went and whipped them for about 5 minutes. You're looking for these stiff peaks. You see that right there?
Mm-hmm.
Peaks like mountains. That's what you're looking for. The stiff peaks.
Okay.
Look at that. It's not moving nowhere.
Okay.
The egg yolks, we just whip them up. And right before we fry them, we're gonna mix these two together.
Got it.
There you go. Alrighty, we're good. So we went ahead and de-stemmed these. De-seed. Sorry, I keep saying de-stem. I don't know why. And we had Rebecca stuff them. So all she did was put the Picadillo on the bottom, some cheese on top. You can use any cheese you like, anything you want. Preferably one that's gonna melt. There's a lot of cheese out there that will not melt. You want one that's melted. The melted cheese is gonna be a lot better. And all we do is close it up like that. Put a little couple of toothpicks if you like. I do, because it's gonna come out better. It'll keep uniform, keep everything inside. A couple of, my grandma would have killed me if she saw this. A lot of old school grandmas, Mexican grandmas, they don't play around with toothpicks like that. They just know they're on a different level.
So you wouldn't recommend a clothespin?
You can't, whatever you do at home, you do at home, okay?
They don't cook well.
So here we are like this,
There's
you
our
guys.
final product. Okay. Ooh, that looks beautiful.
There we
Good job,
go.
Rebecca.
Good job, Rebecca. So, I do have 2 more that we did earlier. You want to pull those out? We're going to finish the salsa right now, you guys, and we're going to do the batter, and we'll get rocking and rolling.
Okay.
Here we have our tomatoes that have been stewed, cooked down, nice and very tender. Some onions. I got some garlic in there. We're going to add some cilantro, salt, and pepper.
Okay.
So let's get some cilantro. Just like so. Salt and pepper right here. All you do is go like that, bam,
You're just throwing it in there?
bam.
Okay.
And then we're going to use this hand mixer. You can use a blender.
Let me see. Oh, just nice and rugged and raw.
Yes, you want it rough.
While it's hot. Okay.
While it's hot, you want it hot. Look at that. How's it smells good?
Oh my God.
Look at that.
So good. Like it reminds me of being a little kid again. And that frothiness. That frothiness is okay, right?
Oh, yeah.
That smells so good.
Yeah, this
And the
is
reason a
nice.
lot of people are going to ask why I didn't roast these like I did the poblanos, I think 2 smoky things would be a little too much smokiness.
Okay.
I wanted something fresh that will cut the smokiness so you enjoy both flavors.
Got it. Makes sense.
So that if we were to grill everything, it'd be too much smokiness.
Okay.
It'd be a little too harsh.
So Rebecca, what are some of the things that you're hoping to sort of address or change with the city that you're really trying to focus on?
Sure. So, due to COVID, you know, our priorities have got to change. We were looking at great financial times, right? Like unprecedented financial times before COVID hit. And now that it has, it's flipped our priorities upside down. So, of course, my priority is the people of Gilroy, our residents, those who are most vulnerable, our seniors, our low-income families, getting them protected from evictions, from being out on the street, from having food insecurities, and our students, right? Our students need resources, and if the city, if the school can't provide them, it'd be great to have the city step up in terms of internet access, you know, doing something creative with the library so that parents who don't know how to instruct their kids or don't have the privilege of working from home and can't be there to instruct their kids, so the city can provide some of those services, right? Because a lot of kids are gonna fall way behind on their learning, given the way that they're gonna be forced to be educated. And so protecting our teachers is important, of course. And our infrastructure, we got to find creative ways to maintain our infrastructure and our community services. I think it's really unfortunate that we had to cut Parks and Rec the way that it was cut, but we have to prepare now for long-term effects. And so looking at creative funding streams, looking at the sale of cannabis, I know it's controversial, but cities that have that aren't looking at the extreme cuts that we are. They're not looking at the problems that we are looking at because they have this other very steady, good source of revenue. And diversifying our economy. We rely heavily on sales tax. And so retail is getting hit so hard, and so our city is too. So we have to plan for that stuff in the long term. On my side of town, parks are a big issue. Traffic is a big issue all over town. Housing, right? There's a lack of housing for middle income and low income folks, and very low income folks. We haven't built anything low income in a long time, and so we need to be creative and add to our housing stock. We have a lot of options that the city can explore: bungalows, duplexes, condos. Like, it just doesn't have to be these major housing developments that have people squished in together and the problems that come along with that. We can be really creative. And if we look at our old neighborhoods, Carmel and Dowdy, they have these beautiful little bungalow alleys where there's, you know, individual homes on one lot, and they look nice and they add the charm to the neighborhood, right? They fit right in, and they're affordable for small families, for couples, for seniors, right? So there's a lot we can do, and I think we just have to work hard and be creative.
Okay.
Some wonderful ideas there. Wonderful ideas. Thank you for sharing that. Awesome. So here we are, you guys. We got our salsa made already. We have our poblano stuffed, ready to be breaded.
Okay.
Now we have our batter. So remember, the reason it got real fluffy is because there's air in here.
Okay.
And you don't want to get that air out. So we're gonna add this. Add a little bit of that.
So add the yolk back into the white.
Back to the white.
Peaked white. Okay.
And you fold it in.
Okay.
Go down, up, down, up. You don't want to whisk around all crazy because all the air will just start going flat.
Okay.
You want to keep that air in there.
Okay.
There we go.
This looks very scientific.
It is. It is. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look, it's turning color. There we go. That's what we're looking for.
It's like sunshine.
They're going to be delicious. I can't wait. And there we go. Look at that.
Awesome.
It's got a really pretty color.
Get rid of this. And come on this way.
Okay.
So what we have here is our station.
Okay.
You always want everything in order, the way you're going. So we have our product, flour. Flour is going to make this stick to the product.
Okay.
So you want to do flour, this, oil.
Got it.
So we're just waiting a little bit. Let's see.
You put a little bit of oil already in there.
I put about 2 cups of oil in there.
Okay.
Use any pan you like, whatever you're comfortable with frying at home. It's not going to be fully submerged. It's going to be about halfway. So, sorry, I was looking for something. So you'll have to flip it. I brought this with me.
Okay.
And we just to flip it. And while it's frying, I'll throw some little bit of oil on top. And I'll show you right now when we go.
Okay.
So making sure that's hot.
You set up, I noticed you set up a plate here with the napkins to catch it
Yes,
afterwards.
yes. After it's done, we're gonna put it right on here.
Mm-hmm. My grandma used to do that when she was making rellenos, and so I see the
There you go.
process.
So we're gonna do flour.
Okay.
Remember, one hand that gets the dry stuff, one hand that gets the wet stuff.
Got it.
If you do both, you'll just make tortillas in your hand.
Okay, so there's nothing added to that flour. It's just
No,
flour.
you. A lot of people can. I don't because the flavor is gonna be from the salsa.
Got it.
Here we go.
You didn't drop it in there. You held it.
Exactly. And then you might not get it all the way down in there. See that?
Uh-huh.
There we go.
Okay.
Now it's gonna be the wet hand.
Got it.
There we go. You might have a little bit of spots. Go ahead and do it. Tap
Pat it
there.
on top.
Yeah, put it on there. There we go. Oh my God, that looks wonderful. And that's we got one going there. So we're
Okay.
gonna go ahead and do both. What do you think, Rebecca? It's gonna
I
be
think It
awesome.
smells good. And hope it tastes good.
Look at this one. Oh my God.
Wow.
So I'm gonna take off my gloves here and take a look at these. And if you're missing any little spots like that, grab me a spoon right over there. It's right behind her. I should have had a spoon before.
This is definitely a little bit of, meticulous detail.
Thank you. So if you're missing anything, all you can do is just add it on there.
Oh, you can just add it on at the end.
Yeah. This batter is real, you can play with it. It's not gonna run everywhere. It's not gonna go crazy on you. It's nice and thick. There we go. Now what I do as it's cooking, I throw a little oil on top.
Okay. Why do you do that?
So you can just start cooking the top. Start getting a little color on the top. There we go. You see that?
And you got it full bore. I see you got it on full blast.
Full blast, yes, because oil, if it's hot and you add something cold, the temperature is going to go down. Temperature will go down, so I move it around, get a little bit on the sides. Look at that color. It's beautiful.
What color are you looking for?
What is it? GBD, golden brown and delicious. We gotta make a shirt like that on. See, let's put a little bit on top. There you go. And what that does is just start the process.
Okay.
And I can't stop moving, so that's another reason. There we go. So I'm gonna flip this guy over.
Oh, now I see it. Now I see it.
Look at that. Oh, don't stay
Cut
there,
into
stay
it.
there,
Hey,
yeah,
hey,
stay
hey.
there. So let them fry right there.
Okay.
And if you need to, get some tongs.
Okay.
So here we go. Thank you, Rebecca. Got a little cleanup over here during a little break there. Thank you, Rebecca. As you can tell, these are all done. We're gonna get them on here.
Oh, beautiful.
And then, like so.
When they're all gold around, that's
Look at
when
that.
you
Take a
know.
look at those.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I think you might be able to go professional, Mark. You should look into
I'm
it.
gonna try.
You should look
I'm gonna
into
definitely
it,
try.
yeah.
Don't ever forget the toothpicks, though. Remember, if you put toothpicks in there, take them
Gotta
out.
take them out.
Take them out. So we're gonna get this plated. We'll be right back with. So here we go with our wonderful chili rellenos. What do you guys think? They look
They look
wonderful.
beautiful.
So we're gonna put a little bit of sauce on here.
So to plate it, you put the sauce down
Yes,
that
this
you.
is the salsa we made. Just put a little more. I like salsa. Don't be shy with it, right, Rebecca?
Mm-hmm.
And get some hair on your chest.
There we go. Let's put a little bit on top. Let's give it a little bit of color. Bada bing, bada boom. What do you think, Rebecca?
It looks delicious.
So you're gonna try it out now, and you're gonna let us know what you think. So here we go, guys, with our beef picadillo chili relleno with the tomato cilantro sauce. Rebecca, I want you to try it and let me know what you think.
I want to try it. It smells delicious. It looks delicious. And see if Mark is ready for prime time.
Oh, but see how that cheese is melting? Oh my
Cheese
God.
melted, the crust is staying on beautifully. Looks nothing like the ones that I make.
There we go.
Don't tell my mom I said that.
Drum roll, please.
There goes. How's that?
Mm.
Thumbs up?
Oh, good.
Good, good. She liked it, you guys. She liked
Yay!
The batter is so good and light.
it. It is. Good.
And
good.
then the chile is perfectly cooked. Oh, man.
Well, I'm glad.
I'm going to turn off the camera.
I'm glad you liked it, you guys. Thank you, everybody, for joining in on Quarantine Cooking episode 18. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Mark. Thank
We
you.
wish you all the luck. All the
We're
best.
here to support you in any way we can.
Definitely,
Appreciate it.
Gilroy strong. You know,
Thank
and like we
We
said,
are.
you've been here doing this your whole life, and this is your time.
Thank you.
So good luck.
Appreciate it.
Good luck, definitely. Thank you again for tuning
you.
in, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Quarantine Cooking.